Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week. We are up to the 16th of June now, and I have some really gorgeous bases for you in our new releases. And you've seen all of these bases before and they've all been so popular, and now I've got a beautiful range of other colours to show you, plus a couple of rewinds, and I am matching Molly here today, but we'll talk about that fabric towards the end. So the first thing I want to show you is a new Liverpool colour. We have this gorgeous hunter green. So Liverpool is a beautiful base, great for tops, dresses, pants, skirts, lovely for jackets. There's lots that you can do. It's a fabric that has a little bit of structure but still has some drape, which is really nice. And it's got this crepey texture on the right side. There you go. And then it's nice and smooth on the wrong side. It's got a little bit of thickness to it. It's so easy to sew with. It's really, really great. There is your stretch. This fabric isn't see-through. I am holding it away from my body, which is why it might appear so. Look at that beautiful drape. Now, if you're wanting to know what to sew or some ideas of what to sew, or you think, I'd really love to make a pencil skirt, say, in Liverpool, but you're not sure what it's going to look like, two things you could do. Have a look at the product listing on our website, and on there we link a description of the fabric type, and there's often some pictures in there as well of what others have made with this fabric type. The other thing you can do is a search in our Facebook group. So just go to Lush Fabrics and then Australia in brackets, and in there a lot of our customers post the things that they make to show us, and it's really inspiring, and our Lush team as well also post what they make. So if you were to go in there and search Liverpool, you get heaps of different options, and just be able to see what other people have sewn in this fabric base. Okay, so a couple of matches in threads for you. So in the Resart range, it's 757. I know this looks quite different here, and it is slightly different, but I think it's close enough to work. And then the other one in the Maraflex range is 472, and I'll link all of these for you in the product description, so you don't need to scribble down notes or anything. All right, Hunter Green Liverpool. Next, we have some more of the 310 ponte for you. So this is a really heavy ponte, which is a new base to us. Excuse me. Sorry. We have a few different pontes, and this one is the heaviest. It is absolutely beautiful. So 310 GSM is fairly heavy, and this is only a meter, but I can feel the weight in it. It's really nice. So 60% rayon, 35% nylon, 5% spandex, and of course 210 GSM. I'll bring it up so you can see. I've got you right on the crinkled bit, the texture of that fabric there. It's really nice and very similar on the back. So do be careful to mark your front and your back once you've cut your pieces out, so that you know which is which. Because whilst it's hard to pick, when you look at it like this, you're sure to be able to see it in a sewn up garment. All right, look at that beautiful stretch. And vertically as well. So I love this sort of fabric for pants, make beautiful pants, tops, dresses, skirts, jackets, again, would be absolutely beautiful. There's quite a bit that you can do with it. Does have some structure, so keep that in mind. Okay, we have 421 as your Resart thread that matches with this one, and then 382 for the Maraflex. All right, that's Fuchsia 310 GSM ponte. Now, thermal is our next one. This is such a great option for layering. So if you're in a really cold environment, I was living in a really cold environment, I'd be making myself some long sleeve t-shirts out of this. to wear either underneath a cardigan or a jumper, just as that layering piece, just to keep me really nice and toasty and warm. If your climate is not that cold, I would probably make myself a jumper or something out of it, or a cardigan or something like that, because I don't need too much more if it's not that cold where I am. But it's a really beautiful base. It's like a mini waffle. Gosh, all of these are a bit crinkled today, aren't they? They've obviously been sitting in their basket for too long. Can you see that there? Let me come, I was just caught on the table there. All right, so this one is actually 94% poly, 6% spandex, 180 GSM, so it's lovely and light if you wanted to make yourself a long sleeve t-shirt, or even like a little, you know, undervest type thing might work as well. It can be an outer piece as well if that's what you want it to be, because it does look really nice. Great stretch. Both ways, beautiful drape, lovely to the touch. Now, I don't have any Mariflex that matches this one, but I don't have any Resant that matches this one, but I do have a Mariflex 276 is our match here. Okay, and last of the new fabrics today is what I am wearing. This is another faux cashmere rib. I find this fabric really lovely and warm. It's really, really nice. Let me show you up close. It's trying to focus on my face still, but you can see that rib there and the texture of it, and it's not a solid color. It's heathered almost, but it's really lovely to sew, and it's lovely and warm, as I said, to wear. I'm going to stand up on here to show you. So I made myself a longer line cardi with a hood, which is out the wrong way, there we go, with a hood on it as well. This is the Willow cardi by Sonia Estep Designs. So I wanted something quite square, but with a hood. While I'm up here, I'll tell you about the next one as well. I'm wearing it over the Monstera in black dress, and this is the Hepburn dress by Patterns for Pirates. Pretty sure it's that one. And I made this cardi because I wanted to wear it over this dress. So this fabric, it's really lovely. It's light. It is 230 GSM. Sorry, struggling to read my own writing there. 230 GSM. It's 55% rayon, 25% nylon, and 20% poly. So no spandex in there, but it does have plenty of stretch horizontally there, and some vertical, and the drape. And you can see how it drapes as well here from my cardi. It's not too structured, it does fall down nicely. But it's really gorgeous, this fabric. So I've now got 2 cardigans out of this faux cashmere rib. Oh gosh, that's the crinkle bit again. Oh, crinkles are everywhere. But yeah, see that detail? It's really pretty. It's light, but it's warm, which is really nice. I quite like that one. No matching threads at all for this particular fabric, unfortunately. All right, let's talk about our rewinds. So 2 rewinds today again. And if you are new to the videos, the rewind fabrics are fabrics that we already have in stock, and we think they're pretty amazing, and perhaps you've forgotten about them, so we're here to showcase them again for you today. We're going to offer them to you at a lower price just for Sunday, the new fabric day. And if we've got any other coordinating fabric colors or coordinating threads that we can show you, we're going to do that as well. So the first one is this beautiful Monstera in black. I love this. I think it's gorgeous. I really like the greens in it. I love a black background. It goes with lots. It goes with this. It's a double brush poly. Let me show you this cut of it so you can see what it's really like. There we go. All right, so here it is on the larger scale. So it is quite a big print, but you can see when you're wearing it, yes, it's still big, but it can't, you know, you can cut it off a little bit. It wraps around you. a little bit, so it's not, I don't think it's overwhelming. It has beautiful stretch, so much stretch, and really great drape. See that drape? It's fantastic. And then the opposite side of it is this is a really snug fitting dress. You know, there's not much space left in it, but because it's double brush poly, I can move around with zero restriction at all, and it's really, really comfortable to wear because the stretch is so good. It just snaps back in again. It's not going to grow on me during the day. So this looks exactly the same now as it will in 10 hours time. So it's really great. All right, obviously pretty easy with threads for this one. We've already got the black croissant 4000 on there, but we wouldn't have had the Mariflex when this one first came in, so 000, the black Mariflex works as well. Now, we had 2 fabrics already coordinated for you, and you'll see those photos on our website. So the first one is the Dusty Olive, which looks really nice with these olivey colours here in the leaves. The other one, I didn't bring the cut of fabric out because I'm not too sure why it was a coordinate. It was Warm Taupe French Terry. You'll be able to see it on our website. It's still there, but it doesn't match anything that's on here. So I suspect the person who took those photos just thought it looked really nice together, which is great. That's okay. Usually we try, if we can, to stick with the colours that coordinate in here, unless I've got a new release and it works really well with the rewinds, and I'll show you, but generally we try and stick with the colours that are in there, and there is none of that warm taupe colour in there, so I didn't bring it out. Okay, we also don't usually coordinate with black because it's a bit of a given. You know, black usually looks pretty good with a lot of things. But this is the black faux feather Harchi, and I'm showing you this one because it just looks so nice that it's got a different texture. So, you know, you've got your nice smooth fabric, and then you've got this furry looking fabric on top, and it just adds another layer, I think. So this is the black faux feather Harchi that I put with it there. All right, another one is obviously what I am wearing here, which is the Sage. Did I even tell you the name of it? I think I was talking about it, and I said it was the Faux cashmere rib, but did I tell you the colour? It's called Sage. All right, so that I think looks beautiful with it too, and lovely and warm. I've got this long sleeved dress on, and then the cardi, it's nice and toasty. All right, light sea green double brush poly also looks really nice, matching with those lighter greens that are in there. And another green option in brushed poly is this green forest. Oops, sorry Molly. The green forest looks really nice as well. I think that's my favourite actually of the double brush polys. I really like that one. And then for a bit of extra warmth, not too much though because there's a loose weave on this. This is, what's this one called? Light Sage oversized waffle. It's so pretty. Love that one. Or you could go with the army green oversized waffle. Pretty. I really like them. But I like the darker colours, but you can also mix some lighter things in with this one, which is really nice. So this is Monstera in black double brush poly, and it is our Lush Sunday Rewind for today. Let's move to our other rewind fabric. This is called Serenity in ivory, and it is a French terry. Let me get this piece out here to show you. So our French terry is pretty lightweight. It's about 200, 210 GSM, but it does have some coziness to it. It can be really lovely and warm. So it's got really nice stretch. Not much going on vertically, unfortunately. Really nice drape. Really great for joggers. I love it for joggers, jumpers, cardigans. You can just make a top out of it, a dress. You do just need to consider the lack of vertical stretch. So just check your pattern and see what the stretch requirements are there. If it does need some vertical stretch, you might need to make some adjustments or consider whether it's the right fabric for that particular garment, because vertical stretch can be very important. Okay, so matching threads. We have in the Result range 2002, and then in the Mariflex range 111. So when we first released this fabric, we matched it up with 3 fabrics actually, and none of them are available anymore. So I'm starting from scratch here today. So this one is vintage denim, double brush poly, which is really beautiful, brings out those deeper blues there. Or something to coordinate even more is this ivory French terry. So using the same fabric base. Don't be scared to use different fabric bases. It can work really well. It can add some really nice texture, as I said. I don't mind even in the same garment having different fabric bases. I mean, there are some limits. Sometimes it doesn't work. If one is a lot heavier than the other, it can be difficult. But often it can work really well. And it just, yeah, it can create a really gorgeous garment. So don't be scared to mix. Although these are both the same, and that's really nice. You shouldn't be scared to use, say, double brush poly with French terry. Works really well. Okay. Heathered pink, French terry is another option for those pink flowers that we have in there, and draws that pink out. Or you could go heathered orange, because I'm not sure if you can see it from there, but there is a bit of orange around these flowers here. Oh, sorry, let's get this the right way. There we go. So that can draw out those oranges that are in there. And this is just the prettiest colour. It reminds me of ice cream. Reminds me of my favourite ice cream from childhood. Okay, next. This is the ivory French terry fleece. So for that little bit of extra warmth is that French terry fleece. And this one is Niagara Blue modal, which is really, really pretty. Such a beautiful fabric, the modal. Or you could warm it up a little bit again and go with this chambray faux alpaca. There's only a couple of colours in this fabric, but they seem to be the right ones for us to be able to match with. Or this is the light pink cable knit sweater is another option too. All right, quite a few things to choose from there for this one, which is Serenity in ivory, French terry. So both of these are going to be available for a reduced price just for Sunday, just for the release day. Okay, that's everything. Don't forget to enter our competitions on YouTube and Facebook. We have 2 $25 Lush gift cards to give away there. Everything is now up and live on our website, which is www.lushfabrics.com.au. I hope there's something that you love here this week, but I'll be back next week with some more for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.